Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making a tapered cup using the Loft method. This is the third and final method of making a tapered cup. I'm sure there are probably some other ones, but this is the last one we're going to be covering. So if you haven't already, go check out our Revolve and Taper cup with taper tutorials. They show you how to make this cup in different ways, and this is kind of the last one that I'm going to show. And this one I personally probably like the best. The Revolve one is also pretty straightforward. The cup with taper, as I mentioned before, is a little bit finicky and not as easy to do in my opinion. So let's go ahead and make sure Fusioneers is open and we're in the folder cup with taper. And then we're going to click File, New Design, and click Command S to save it. I'm going to say cup with taper. Loft. And we haven't used the Loft command, so I think this is a good example of where you could use it. So I'm going to make sure that opens up, and if you don't have the dimensional drawings or the files, they're available on our Skool community. It's a free community at skool.com/Fusioneers. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested. And this is the dimensions that we'll be referencing for this design. So as you can see, the top is 80 millimeters, the bottom is 60 millimeters, and the height is 100 millimeters. So, first thing we're going to do is turn on the origin, create sketch, and we're going to start on the bottom here. So let's make a center diameter circle using the C shortcut command, and we're going to make that bottom of the cup 60 millimeters. Then click D for dimension, and it is 60 millimeters. Alright, finish sketch. And so now I think it might be helpful just to show you what the Loft command is. We're going to preview that real quickly. This is it. So essentially what you do is you pick two shapes, and the software basically connects those with the solid body is the kind of the most simplistic way to understand it. And you can see here kind of the preview what it looks like. So what we need to do is we need to make another circle for the top and make it above where this circle is. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to construct something called an offset plane. So if you go to construct, you can select this offset plane, and what this is doing, if we just select the plane we want to reference, so we're going to select the plane that our circle is in already. So we just select this bottom plane, and then you can kind of see here that it's basically just making another plane for us to draw on above where this plane is. So let's make it 100 millimeters since our cup is 100 millimeters tall. Click enter. And so now we're going to draw off of this plane. So create sketch. We're going to make another sketch on this top plane. Or it looks like we're drawing on the same plane as before, but if we go ahead and make our circle, so click C for center diameter circle, and then make sure it finds the origin there, draw it out wide, and then click D for dimension, and we're going to go ahead and make this one 80 millimeters, which is the diameter of the top of our circle. And then we're going to click finish sketch, and you can see here that our sketch is on that plane. And so now we can use the Loft to join these two together, and it's going to look a lot like our cup. So we're going to go to create, Loft, and we're going to select one, and then we're going to select the other. And now we've made a cup. If we click OK, now we just have to shell it out again. So click shell, click here, and then we're going to make it 3 millimeter thick walls, as you can see there. Click OK. Modify chamfer. We're going to add the chamfers to the top and then to the bottom down here as well. And then the chamfer is 0.4 millimeters. Click OK. And so one thing that's cool about the Loft is you can kind of combine different shapes together. So let's make the bottom, instead of making it a circle, let's make it into a square. So let's go back into that first sketch here, right click and click edit sketch. And now we're going to click create rectangle. Let's make a center rectangle. And then let's just make this 60 as well. So click D for dimension. Select that one. We'll make it 60. and then click D for dimension again, select that one, and then we'll make this one 60. And then let's go and change what we're lofting. We can select all of these. All right, and now our chamfer is going to be messed up because we made additional edges. So we need to click here, edit feature, and let's just select this whole bottom. Okay, we added chamfers to the bottom. All right, and so there we have it. And I think this would look a little bit better if we made the bottom smaller. So let's go back to the beginning, edit sketch. Instead of making this 60, let's make it 40 and see how that looks. And so as you notice, since we referenced this number for our sides here, they all updated as they were supposed to. So click finish. And so now we have a pretty cool looking little cup. And so that's why I like the Loft command, is where you can combine these different shapes together and make pretty cool looking things, relatively straightforward. So hopefully that makes sense to you, and hope you got something out of it. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.